Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news of some surprising gains by some key commodities. But first, the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits unexpectedly rose last week, but a sharp drop in layoffs in March suggested their labour market momentum remained intact. PMI data from the big Illinois manufacturing hub was also very positive. And it's not just the New York and Chicago areas that are stirring. South Korea's industrial activity rebounded in February, supported by the chemicals and chip-making businesses. Official numbers showed industrial production increased 3.3% from a month earlier, making that the biggest monthly increase since late 2014. And these improvements are being reflected in rising commodity prices. Iron ore led other commodities in the first 3 months of 2016, finishing a volatile quarter up almost 25%. But not everyone thinks this will last, however. In Singapore, a number of their large banks have had their credit rating outlooks lowered to negative by Moody's, which said it expected further weakening of conditions for the three largest Singaporean lenders as their economic growth slows. Moody's has also been downbeat on China, which China doesn't appreciate. And now Standard & Poor's has done the same thing. And speaking of Asia, the Bank for International Settlements has appointed Graham Wheeler as the chairman of their Asian Consultative Council, a post he will hold for the next 2 years. In New York, the benchmark US Treasury 10-year yield has slipped further in the opening sessions today and is now at 1.81%. We start today at record lows across the board for New Zealand interest rate swaps. And analysts say they could fall much further yet. The risk for fixed income investors appears to have risen substantially. The oil price is going nowhere and is now just under $39 a barrel in the US, while Brent is just under $40 a barrel. The gold price is up $6, now at $1,233 an ounce. Actually, believe it or not, gold has risen more than $170, or 15% in the quarter, in what appears to be the largest quarterly rise in 30 years. New Zealand dollar will start today essentially unchanged from where it was yesterday at 69.1 US cents, 90.1 Aussie cents, and at 60.7 euro cents. The TWI index is now at 72.2. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.